Boats, boats, and more boats. They can't sell them. People are losing their jobs, they're losing their homes. They can't make payments anymore. It's just nuts. They just can't sell a lot of these because of the high interest rates on the bank loans and the credit and everybody's credit. They're all maxed out on their credit cards. I mean, just look around me. Look at all the boats. Holy smolies. As far as the eye can see right here, there are pontoon boats here. Pontoon boats here. Look at all the boats. Boats, boats, and more boats. They can't sell them. They just can't sell these boats. Let's look at a pontoon boat right here. Look at the price of this boat right here. I like this one. Easy payments, $409. Total price, $53,365. It says value price is shown. Let's look at this one here. It's a fiberglass boat, $69,000, $529 a month for 240 payments at 8.24% adjustable percentage rate with 10% down, $529 a month, $69,000. Well, right now I'm at Bass Pro, and if anybody doesn't know what Bass Pro is, well, they sell boats. These are pontoon boats here. They sell John boats over there, which are flat bottom boats. Sun Tracker boats right here. We're going to check out the prices. And you know, I used to have a boat. I sold it. Now I own a kayak. It's a little windy out here, but windy and sunny out. Sunny Florida. But now I own a kayak, and it's a lot cheaper. But you know what they say about boats? The best day in a boat owner's life is the day he buys the boat and the day he sells it. Well, I disagree, because being a boat owner, it's the day you sell the damn thing. You want it out of your life because it's a money pit. So let's check out the prices. Let's check out the prices of these boats and see how much they've gone up, because they've gone up way up. And before Bass Pro, about 3 years ago, you couldn't find a boat on the lot, and now look at it. It's filled with boats. As far as the eye can see right here, there are pontoon boats here. Pontoon boats here. Look at all the boats. Boats, boats, and more boats. They can't sell them. They just can't sell these boats. Let's look at a pontoon boat right here. Look at the price of this boat right here. I like this one. Easy payments, $409. Total price, $53,365. It says value price is shown. And when you look at the monthly payments on this thing right here, 8.24% APR for 240 months. By the way, that's 20 years. That's with 10% down. Holy smolies. Look at the price of these things. I mean, $37,000 for this boat right here. $40,000 for this. And these aren't really galvanized trailers. They can't take the salt water. They're only for fresh water. Can you imagine that? $40,000 for these boats. Here's some of the less expensive ones. $33,000, a $300 payment, but remember, that's 180 months right there. Holy cow, that's 15 years. 15 years. Could you imagine that? Look at all the boats here. All around me are expensive boats that aren't sold. Then they have some of the other lake boats right here called the Tahoes. Behind me here, let's look at this Tahoe right here. Let's check this one out. Let's look at this one here. It's a fiberglass boat, $69,000, $529 a month for 240 payments at 8.24% adjustable percentage rate with 10% down, $529 a month, $69,000. And that doesn't, look at it, it said clearance of $5,000. Doesn't even include your tax or your destination charge. Holy smolies. And you know what? Let's go look at these John boats out here. These are tracker boats. Here's a tracker boat with a 40 horsepower on it. Let's just find out what something like this costs. Take a guess. What do you think? 15, 20 grand? Oh, it's 11. It's 11.9. It's on sale. Oh, it's a tracker Grizzly. Let's check out some of these. 16,550, 160 a month for 144 payments. There you go, 12 years of payments. There it is again, 18,000 for that. 187 a month, 12 years of payments. 20,000, 12 years of payments. Let me see if it's 12 years. Yeah, 144 payments. 18,000 for these guys. 25,000 for that. Look at this one with all the lights on it. Look at all that. 41,000, and it says easy payments, 180 payments, $369 for that guy. Let's look at some of these other boats. This pontoon boat, $55,000, $428 a month for 240 months of payments. My gosh, how long do you think that boat's gonna last? Look at them all, they're everywhere. Then they have these four-wheel gizmos here that you ride on the trail. All the wind has blown the price. Let's just check this one out, whatever this is. Got a winch on the front, $20,000, so I can get a Corolla for that. And here's one, $20,000 for that. Like I said, I can get a Corolla for that. What's this one? Only $15,000. I can get a used Corolla for that. $17,000. Here's $14,000 just for, it's like a golf cart. 14 grand. Let's check out some of the other boats here. Let's go on the other side and check out some of the fiberglass ones. This place is loaded with boats, and I know on the inside too that here's some of these boats right here. They're just pleasure craft. Big Mercury motor. Now a lot of this, there's a lot of maintenance on these boats. You have to wash the trailers, you have to wash the hitch. That's a folding hitch right there. And oh, there's the folding price. I'm gonna fold over. 56 grand, $429 a month for 240 payments. Could you imagine that? Do the math on that. 429 times 240 after you put 10% of 56,000 down. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. You know, it's not a necessity to have a boat. It's fun. I love fishing out there, but that's why I went with a kayak. I have a fishing channel too. The link is down below, and I may get another boat, I may not, but they're money pits. I mean, if you buy a boat and you're a boat owner, you know what I'm talking about. I love boats, but they're money pits. Now here's another nice boat here. I really like this boat, this Mako. What is this? It's a 21-foot 4-inch boat. It's a fiberglass. It's kind of an offshore boat. And let's check out the price on this thing. Let's look at this. This is a beautiful boat. I'd love to have it, but I don't want to pay for it. Oh my gosh, look at this. $81,000, $623 a month for 20 years at 8.24% adjustable percentage rate with 10% down. Now, who is going to make the commitment to spend $623 a month? And remember, you have to insure this, and it's more insurance than a car, because remember, boats sink. And you know, a commitment of $623 a month and the maintenance on that, that's a 20-year commitment. And you know what happens is these boats deteriorate. Boats like this, I mean, they don't age well. I mean, even though you're spending, what is it, $81,000 for the boat plus your tax and that, but if you decided to sell it after spending that $623 every month with the and you know, your loan, you always pay the interest up front, and if you decide to sell that thing, let's say in 5 years, 6 years, you could lose 50% of the value depending on what the market is. Could you imagine that? You spend all that money on it and it drops down 50%. Holy smolies, that's a lot of money. Are you ready for that kind of a commitment? I'm not. I mean, we're just trying to survive. And here's this boat here. This is a Pro Skiff 19-footer is $47,000. $417 a month for 180 payments. My gosh. And this is, I had a boat just like this, a Mako Skiff. In fact, I bought it here at Bass Pro, and this one's $28,000, 180 months, $254. Look at that. And they're galvanized trailers, but they all rust. And here's the boat that I had. This is the exact boat I had, and I paid $16,000 for mine back in 2019. Look at the price of it now. It's doubled. Look at the price of these boats. $33,000 for this 17-footer. And this one's another 17-footer, $28,000. I mean, there's nothing fancy in here. I mean, there's no seats. There's nothing. I know the cooler because no one would steal it. But look at, these are just plain Jane boats. They even have trailers here that they can't sell. Just look at a single boat trailer here. A tiny boat trailer right here is $1,639. It holds a 14-foot, 15-foot John boat. Look at the price of that. Oh my gosh, those are canoe trailers, and they're expensive too. How much is this one here? $1,739. But they have just a ton of boats. Just a ton of boats that they can't sell. Look at all the motors. They're all Mercuries. All Mercury motors here. And look at this Mercury right there, 50 horsepower. They don't even have a stainless prop on them. A lot of these people, you know what they do? They come out here and they steal the prop. See that one right there? They get stolen from these boats. But this is all aluminum here. You take that in salt water, it's going to corrode. It just does. This place is just loaded with boats and ATVs that they just can't sell. They just can't sell a lot of these because of the high interest rates on the bank loans and the credit and everybody's credit. They're all maxed out on their credit cards. I mean, just look around me. Look at all the boats. Holy smolies. Everywhere you look, nothing but boats. A 360-degree circle of boats for sale, and you hardly see anybody looking at them. And it's a Saturday, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, there's a couple back there looking at them. But I mean, when you see the prices of these boats, it's just crazy. I mean, no one's buying it. I mean, they're all maxed out on their credit cards. People are losing their jobs. They're losing their homes. They can't make payments anymore. It's just nuts. Just crazy. Anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. I hope you learned a little bit about the boats here and saw some of the prices. And these are just your lower tier boats. You have a first tier, second tier, and a third tier boat. And these are your third tier, which is your lowest quality boats. If you look at Boston Whalers, you can add $200,000 to these boats. They're super expensive. So I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Give me a thumbs up for like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, this is Scott with The Real Economy. We'll see you.